We do need that. Yeah. It's got little lassos to just knit up over. Right, so we're live. Now, before we really get too into this, Tyrion is Mother Dearest. I'm Dracalic, obviously. Excuse us, we're not feeling well. It's really hot. So if you hear the fan, we've turned off the ceiling fan that makes a clicking sound, and we didn't want that. But we have still got a pedestal fan and the window open, so I'm sorry if the neighbors decide to start rocking out in their garage band or doing any of that other nonsense they like to do, playing with power tools, then I'm sorry. But this is the best we got because we need air. It's Australia, okay? It's coming up to a beautiful snowy Christmas for most people, but for us, it's hot. It's always hot, and it's horrible. But I hate this time of the year. So, what we're going to be looking at today is GDMO, which is the Global Digimon Masters Online. Now, I'm more of a Pokemon fan, really. I did enjoy Digimon way back in the day. But then they kind of just disappeared. So, I'm not really on either front. I don't hate either franchise. I don't think one's better than the other. They're both really cool. So what we're going to be looking at today is we're going to show you our Digimon. I've just recently deleted a whole bunch because we found out about the 3, 4, and 5 5s. We didn't know that was a thing. We just hatched them when we could. So, all the guys on me, apart from Fanger, who is my starting Digimon, they say, I've heard that the starting Digimon is a 5 5. So, I'll take that as hearsay, if that's true. You guys can let us know if that is true. But the rest of them that I've got on me, Shade Slayer, Christo, and Kai, all 3 out of 5s, because we didn't know that back then. But I recently destroyed a bunch of my Digimon that I had in my bank because we're going to be trying to get 4 and 5s, because it's better. So, first off, we'll just get Mother to show off some of her Digimon that she's got so far, and each of their evolutions. And her opinion on those Digimons.
I've only got 3 on me currently. But this is Snooks, my starter.
Okay.
And his next evolution is Pekmon.
So let's see Pekmon.
There's Pekmon. It's rather...
He looks interesting.
Yeah. One little bit of hat on. Maybe he does pizza delivery. Yes.
Pizza delivery birds.
Romon. This one I love. This is my favourite one so far. Yeah.
Okay, so I thought this had to get on the phone real quick. So we'll just wait for that.
Okay.
Alright.
And then we have Ravenmon. That's as far as I've got. And he's only 5.
Ravenmon. He looks pretty badass though.
So nice sword on his back. Nice moves. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I do like that.
Alright, so I'll switch over to my starter, since you showed your starter. So this is Fanger. He was my starter. He's an Agumon. That's how you say it correctly. I'm sorry, don't hate me. I've played and watched a lot more Pokemon than Digimon, so I don't really know them that well. I picked this guy because when I was a kid, I saw this guy and he was a dinosaur and he turned into some pretty cool forms. Needless to say that I'd only ever seen the Gyo Greymon in the anime, and that's why I picked this guy, because I was like, he turns into that, so that's cool.
Oh yeah, my starter's Falcomon.
Yeah, the starter is called Falcomon. And my guy, which you can't see there, I can't show his name, but yeah, so he's an interesting little guy. They give you a little advice, which is, I wish we could actually turn that off. If there is a way to turn off their advice, that'd be nice. Just let us know. So, I'm going to turn him into his champion form. So this is his second form. This is one of the forms that I fell in love with. It looked a little bit different in the anime, and I think that's because he's not the classic Agumon. He doesn't have the same evolution path, I don't think, either, so... I don't have a classic, so I don't know. You guys have to let us know. Yeah, he does look muscly. He's got little spikes on him and shit. It's really cool. So, yeah, this is his champion form. And he has a Mega Flame, which you can see the stats here. I've done a little bit of... I've put some Digiclones into him. I don't really know how the cloning system works properly yet. All I really know is I need the Ds, the Cs, the Bs, and the As, and there's some S's as well, which you can use. I've been mostly focusing on his attack. Tell me if that's bad. I don't know. I kind of just want to get his attack up and his critical up, so... and let me know, can I do that to all of them? Can I get all of his stats to 15? Is that possible, or is there a limit to how many points I can put in? His second attack is Mega Burst, which is pretty awesome. Now his third form kind of took me off guard. I wasn't expecting this. He does look pretty cool, but the gun kind of throws me off. Not a huge fan of it, but I do like revolvers in real life, so I kind of, you know, put up with it. Now he is pretty strong in this form. I was actually surprised how strong he was in this form. So he's got Trident Revolver, and he's got Rising Destroyer. Now as you can see, that does 2,103 damage. And I was actually surprised with how much damage that did. And then we have his final form that I've got right now. And he's pretty cool. So he's got the Shine Hammer, which I'm just going to say the name took me a little bit off guard since he does not use a hammer. He summons up these green energy claws. But whatever. A name's a name. Then we have the Glorious Burst, which is pretty good too. But it's only a little bit more powerful than his other form's attack. So that is my starter right now. I haven't worked with him too much. He's only level 50. I've been working on my Alphamon and Kai and Christo. So I'm only just starting to work on him again because I discovered that to get his burst mode, I have to get into level 71. So I have to work on him more now. Now, so you're going to show us your...
Impmon.
The Impmon next, Wrestling?
Wrestling Impmon.
Alright, take it away.
Okay, so that's his first form. And in his first form he has Night, Fire, and Summon. And can't really explain those moves to you because I'm hopeless. Then he turns into Ice Digimon. Like a white Batman.
Yeah. He was definitely inspired by Batman, especially in the black form. Like when I first saw him, I was like, oh my god, that's Batman.
And his moves are Zero, Freeze, and Frost Claw. Then he turns into Skull Satamon. Now I will be ending up going for a full demon team. But he's only a 3 or 5, so I will be getting a 5 or 5. And his moves are Nail Bone and Skull Pepper. Then we have Beelzebub.
I personally think it's really cool.
I think that's really cool. He's still got another form. I've got to get him a toy gun for it. And his only move at the moment, because he's only level 41, is Double Impact. He'll learn his next move first. But in this mode...
Yeah, you got something special, didn't you?
Turn into a bike. Well, he gets on a bicycle, yeah. Like,
And you're the passenger.
yeah. So that's my boyfriend, everybody. That's that.
Alright, next up, I will show Kai. Now, for all the Digimon fans out there, don't take this wrong way when I say I was a little bit disappointed in his evolutions, or stages, or Digi-evolution, I don't know what they're called, but his forms, his different forms, because I wanted to make a dinosaur team. So I can revolve around dinosaurs. And when I saw this guy, he's so cute, and the one thing I really want to show about this guy is him walking, okay? Like, look at this little poppy head bob he does. Like, it is the cutest thing. And he's just so happy. I love him so much. So, now what I'm going to show you is his different forms. Now, Kai is one of my favorites, really. So his second form, I love his second form. He puts a lot of momentum into his exhaust flame attack. Now, we will be taking you guys out and showing you them doing each of their attacks, just so you can see how they look. Yeah, so he's got Plasma Blade, which you can see the stats there, and he's got Exhaust Flame. So now we're going to move up to his ultimate form. Now, this took me way off guard. I was like, I don't think this is leading in the right direction. As soon as I saw the blades and the robotic elements, I love robots, okay? So, when it comes to robots, I love to have robots in my teams because I'm a huge fan of robots. And that shows in a lot of different things I do. But, hang on, just fixing something quickly. Put that over there. So, you guys can chat to us, because we have got people showing up now. So let's have that. There we go. So, yeah, when I saw this one, I was a little bit disappointed, because it's robotic. And I was kind of hoping, when I saw this, I was trying to take the good in it. I was like, maybe he'll turn into like a Cyber Rex or something. But then, his mega form kind of took me off guard. The name, as soon as I saw it, Galantmon, I was like, oh shit. Now, don't get me wrong, he looks really freaking cool. I love him a lot. He's really cool, he's really tanky. He outshines my level 61 when it comes to taking hits, and he's only level 50. But at the same time, I was really hoping for a dinosaur, and he's more of a paladin look now, which is cool. I'm not a huge fan of his burst mode either, so sorry for anyone that is. I'm not saying it's not cool, it's just not what I personally wanted. So now I'm going to be revolving around making a team of fighters, like armored warriors, because I don't want to lose my little Kai. So he's going to be the head of my team. So that is Kai. These are his stats for his mega form. He's decently strong. I don't know what else to really say. He's cool, but at the same time I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping for something a little bit different. So, Mother, who would you like to show?
Alright,
There's a hair on my screen. Oh yeah, this is actually...
Digimon X.
Yeah, before you evolve that, I'm actually going to digivolve this guy at the same time that you do, and they're going to see just how different they are. And then we'll just...
sorry.
we'll just go through their different stages.
Right, so this is my Digimon X. His next stage is Dex Duragamon. He just suddenly turns robot.
Yeah, he changed so much.
Robot, yeah.
And my guy, he turns into this. And when I first saw it, I was like, that's a Kyurem, but with proper wings. And no offense, Kyurem, or Kyurem, or however you guys like to call it, that's a better looking Kyurem to me.
Well, look at the back of my poor guy's tail. I mean, somebody's ripped part of his tail off, and he's got wires showing.
Well, to me, it looks like he was like an experiment in a lab, and he escaped. He pulled himself out of a wall or something.
That must have been painful.
Yeah, that would have been painful.
Okay,
I'm
next
guessing.
one is Dex Duragamon.
So she turns into a dragon.
Yep.
And my guy turns into a blade-wielding soldier guy.
And I can ride this one.
I cannot ride this one.
next form is Duragam. I love this guy. I really do.
He is really cool.
And then his first form I don't have because I need Death X antibody. But he becomes Death X form.
Okay, then I have Alphamon. These two run together a lot, that's why they're about the same level. Well, you're a bit higher than him now because I've been running with my other ones a lot. But he's 67 and I'm 61, so they used to do most of the work, really. But, yeah. The biggest problem I have now, if you guys can help me with this, I would greatly appreciate that, because I do like Alphamon, he's pretty cool. But there's one problem. This attack. As you can see, it uses 225 DS. So, you end up going through that really quickly. He loses DS really quickly. And it hits...
How much DS?
225.
Really? My incredible impulse is 232.
Yeah, how much Digisoul do you have?
I can't read that.
Oh, well.
650 or 550 or 580.
But, yeah, with this move, it just does so much more damage than his first. And it just drains him so quickly, and I end up having to feed him to get his energy back, and I end up going through a hell of a lot of food. So does anyone have any suggestions how to help keep his Digisoul up? Like, is there any way to increase his Digisoul? Now, naturally, I won't be keeping this exact Alphamon, because this is a 3-5. I want to get a 5-5 eventually, but we'll see what happens.
I don't have any others on here.
Alright, well I only have one more to show right now. This is Christo. Now, if you guys don't know what Christo means, it's Latin for God. Why did I call him that? It's a good question. It was just the first thing that popped into my head. So I called him Christo. And I'm a Supernatural fan. And I still love the episode when I'm on a plane and they say Christo and shit. So I called him Christo. And it was kind of fitting since he's got a flying form. Like a plane. Except for he has a giant laser cannon on his back and wings. But, you know, so this is his first form. And I can't wait to show you guys the animations and stuff like that for these guys fighting, because some of these guys look really cool. This is probably one of my favorites minimum forms, because this guy, his fighting animation is so cool. His second form, his second form is like a kickboxer when he fights, just normally. And he's got some pretty cool attacks too. So, yeah, I like him. This guy took me a little bit off guard when I first saw him. I was like, I don't know how I feel about you. You look really weird. And I didn't know what these were at first either. These things are sticking out of his back like that. But I know what they are now. They are his Desperado blasters. He pulls them into the front and uses them like guns. It's pretty cool to watch. But he's also got some pretty cool basic attack animations. Then we have his Mega. Now, this guy actually has 2 Mega forms, but I haven't unlocked the other one yet. I'll be doing that tomorrow, so I'll give you guys an update if you like. So this is his Flight form. Now, he has also got a Fighter form. Yeah, the Fighter mode, which requires 4 Evolators. Looters? I don't know how to... Evolutors, probably. And then he's got his Omega Blade form there, which is his Burst. Now, these are other ones that you can unlock. If I have certain items, I'll eventually unlock those once I get those. But, yeah, that's him right now. And I really love this guy so much. I cannot wait to unlock all of his forms. He is one of my favorites. I think he is probably my favorite Digimon right now. Sorry Kai, but it's true. He really is awesome, and I've seen his fighter mode, and I thought that looked really awesome as well, so... This is currently... one of the guys that is going to probably be on my main team. So, let's just, Digivolve that. I always walk with Kai, though, because he has the cutest little walking animation. So, yeah. We're going to be taking you out and doing some just little combat things and stuff like that. My bag's really messy right now. But yeah, so if you guys can drop us any clues on how to get certain things, like we're having a lot of trouble making money, and farming for things is hard. Like we spent probably a good 6 to 8 hours farming for eggs, and we got a couple, like we ended up getting like 12 eggs, I think. No, probably more, I can't remember now. But we were farming for a long time, and we were trying to get data as well. And, yeah, it was rough. So, if you guys have any tips or tricks, even if you think we already know it, if you could please let us know. Because, even if we do know it, it doesn't hurt to mention it, because what if we don't know it? Now, I know there are going to be some people that are not Digimon fans, and they see this, and they're asking me, Drac, Cal, why aren't you playing Pokemon Sun and Moon? It's out, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But, one, I don't have it. I haven't bought it yet. Two, I haven't got a new 3DS system yet. Which I can play it on the old one, but when I was playing the demo of the old one, on my older system, it was a little bit laggy in some of the fights, when you use the special ability mode, or whatever it was. And so I'm not going to get it until I get my new 3DS, which could be in a month, maybe. Maybe earlier, but I doubt it. I'll have to see what I can do. Because money's a hard thing to come by. So, yeah. But right now, Mother has just had to leave for a little while, so she's just up there doing her stuff. Can anyone tell me if this thing down here, it's not lit up right now because I don't have an egg in there. So if I just put him in. This mini game, which costs 5 for this guy, that's nice. But last time I tried to do it, it said it was going to cost crap ton more. But is it worth to use that? Because it said it gave me a 4% last time, but it still failed. Oh yeah, that's one of the forms of Cristo. I think that's the friendship egg, or one of the other eggs that you can give it for the earlier stages. But yeah, one thing that you'll note is look how big these are. Yeah. So that's because we haven't got 5/5s. 5/5s can be much bigger. Oh, really handy thing that we've learnt, if it gets laggy, especially on Channel 1. Channel 0 is very popular today. But this simplification button. If you click this, it does this. And other players will be represented by a green man and a little egg thing following them. It's their Digimon. These are now the shops. So if you get some lag, you can use that. We don't get lag too often, except for on Channel 1, where it can get kind of laggy. So but yeah, we did have a bit of frame drop in there, but it wasn't lagging for me, but the frames did drop for you guys, so I'm sorry. So we're just gonna run up here quickly. And she's just sitting there. So, while we wait for her to return, we'll talk about some of the things that's going to be happening with the channel. Now, I've been gone for a little while. As you know, my grandmother was in hospital and everything. She got back a while ago now. So you're probably wondering why I haven't been back since she's gotten back. But since she's gotten back, you know, we had to get her a hospital bed and everything set up. She can't walk very far. We just managed to get some new wheelchairs, which now my mother also needs a wheelchair, so we got 2 new wheelchairs. There's just a lot going on, so there was a lot going on. It's starting to cool down a little bit now, so I'm gonna see if I can start doing more live streams and stuff like that. It's gonna be pretty cool. And I'm sorry if you guys don't really like the Digimon Masters online game. It's just a thing that we got into. We saw it. We downloaded this and what was the other one? Another game. I can't remember its name right now. But we downloaded 2 games. This one was done first, so we started playing this one, and we didn't really play the other one too much. So there'll probably be another live stream at some point with that game, because it looked pretty cool. And we had played it before, but there's been a ton of updates, so we decided to have a look at it again, and it is pretty good. But we kind of fell in love with this, because, no offense to Pokemon in one department, but Digimon has them beat on the fact that they have an online game. They've actually got an MMO, so that makes me very happy. I just hope that Pokemon, you know, gets on that. That'd be really nice. So, Mother has returned!
Yes, I have!
So, we are going to head out, and we're going to go to the starting area, and we're just going to show you some of the attack animations.
Whoa. Why don't we just log out of this and start a new character and show them from the very beginning?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to leave, get onto another server, and start a brand new character.
We don't even need to get on a new server, we can do it on this server.
Oh yeah, we can! I forgot about that. I thought you could have multiple characters on one server. Right, so we're going to create. So here we have the 4 base player models that you can pick from. So, a 14-year-old boy. I can't actually read the name. Marcus Damon. Because you guys can't see it, but I've got my live thing here with the view counter, the definition it's running in, the FPS I've got, and my timer. All along here, so all I can see is AMON.
I can tell you their names.
Okay, so a 14-year-old 8th grade boy who wouldn't miss a chance to fight. He made Agumon his partner, Digimon, after defeating it. Impressed by his distinguished performance, such as his evolving Agumon to Geogreymon, the commander of DATS asked him to join it. Then we have
Yoshino Fujita?
Alright. An 18-year-old girl, the oldest of the tamers. She takes care of the other tamers. She is the one who usually sorts out everything in the team. Everyone in DATS trusts her, but she often dumps annoying or hard tasks on boys like Marcus Damon and Thomas H. Norstein. Then we have
Keenan Cryer.
A boy who has grown up in the digital world, the son of Kevin Cryer. He is a renowned researcher in super dimensions. He grew up in the digital world after he was separated from his parents due to a tragic accident. Naturally, he came to believe that he is a Digimon. Of course, naturally. Then we have
Thomas H. Norstein.
Although he is only 14, he received his university degree at the age of 12. DATS has determined his intelligence to be very high. He has a very high self-confidence in his ability to perform tasks. Based on both theory and evidence, such a claim calm and rational tendency often conflict with Marcus Damon, who tends to react impulsively. So, we're just gonna pick...
Well, I'll pick Marcus.
You pick Marcus? Okay, I'll pick the girl that dumps everything on you.
Well, typical.
Yep.
And his name will be Mork. Well, it's already in use. Okay, Morcus.
Morcus.
Yeah, Morcus.
I'll be, Calidrak. Because Dracalic is taken. So I'm Calidrak. Now we have to pick our starting Digimon. Now we have Agumon. Agumon is a reptile-type Digimon with a flame attribute in its rookie stage. This Digimon has 2 attack skills. The Baby Flame, which constantly shoots small flame balls, I just can't talk right now. And the Baby Burner, which shoots a charged flame ball from its mouth. Why can't I say flame ball?
I have no idea.
Lalamon is a plant-type Digimon with an Earth attribute in its rookie stage. This Digimon has 3 attack skills. The Nut Shooter, which fires hard grains from its mouth. The Lala Screw, which spins its head and leaves. And the Sing a Song, which makes the enemy sleepy. Then we have Gayomon? Gayomon is a beast-type Digimon with a wind attribute in its rookie stage. This Digimon has 3 attack skills. The spinning double backhand, the rolling upper, which uses a fast spinning and jumping, and the Gayo Rush, a continuous rapid punching attack. And the last one we have is Kenan's Cryer's partner Digimon, which is called Falcomon? I can't see that.
Falcomon, yeah.
Falcomon. In its rookie stage, it flies with large, well-developed wings. The Digimon usually accompanies ninjas and uses its Scratch, Smash, Skill, and Shuriken. So, who am I going to start with? I'm going to start with... I know, I'll start with this guy. I'll start with Gayomon.
I'm starting with Agumon and I'm calling him Agron. Now people will be thinking, oh, the Pokemon? But
No.
we all know who the Agron we're talking about.
Yes, Agron is our cat. And Agron is a beast.
Yes.
He's
Agron was also a Spartacus.
Yes,
Spartacus.
Agron was also from the Spartacus series. And if you guys seen that, good on you. If you haven't, go watch it. As long as, you know, you're 18 or over, because it is, you know,
Yeah.
mature rating. Unless, not that I'm saying I condone this, but you can go watch it if you're not as well.
Yeah, we can't stop.
No, I can't stop you. So I'm just gonna call him, what do I want to call you? I'm gonna call you...
Tyson, you look like Mike Tyson type fighter. Call him some after a boxer.
a boxer.
Rocky Balboa. Call him Balboa.
I know what I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Rock Lee.
Rock Lee.
What?
What?
Is it because there's a space there?
Probably.
Can you have spaces?
Probably.
I'm gonna try without a space then. Okay, no spaces. Okay. Okay, so we got Rock Lee, Calidrak, and we're gonna start now. And this is gonna take us into the tutorial phase. And this will teach us the basics. Okay. Master, it seems someone needs our help. Now, I'm not going to read all of the text they're going to bring up. I'm just going to show you the basics. So, can you do double click? Yeah, as you can see, it's been translated. It originally was Korean. That's why there is the Korean Digimon Online and the Global Digimon Online. So it was only recently translated as far as I am aware. It was only recently added to Steam. So the translation for some of the things aren't very good, especially the tutorial area. So yeah, basically it's just telling you to double click on him to get the quest. Now it's just walking you through how to accept, how to turn in. And you just click him again. Movement tutorial. Now it tells you to use W, A, S, or D, or click. And you have to move to this circle over here. Done. And then you have to head back to him to collect. Now he wants us to open our maps, search for an NPC. We want to look for Chase. And then we want to follow our arrow to that Digimon. And he's right down there. There we go. Let's start a battle. Now he wants us to press M, search for monster, look on this little guy, and off we go. And he's just down here, we just have to kill one of these guys. Okay, and it's done. So now, he just wants us to walk to the portal. And there's going to be a little cutscene that starts. Now, the translation is terrible, but they're basically saying, hey, you stop right there, you can't run away anymore. Oh, you think you can get away from me? I can't let my partner Rock Lee go anywhere. Wait, what is happening? I sense Digisoul. And they're basically just saying that we have to join them. They might be asking, but from the text it just makes it look like they're saying, hey, we have to join us, we can't leave. So, they're kind of forcing us into work. So, we can leave now.
What channel will you be on, I wonder?
And it's now loading. It's taking a while to load for some reason. Just gonna have a quick drink. Alright. Now it's teaching you that you'll have missions popping up and they'll appear right down here. Now this XP thing does jump up. The lowest I've ever seen it is at 300%, but I have seen it go up to 500%. But it will be right here between the shop and the XP boost. You just click on this, pick up the quests, and then it wants us to go and do that quest. So we just want to click on this, it'll start tracking automatically, and then we just head on down, and we beat the snot out of one of these guys.
Using one of your abilities.
Yes, you have to use, see that, defeat the monster by using a skill. So you have to use your skill, or else it does not count. Okay, we have someone just running around one-shotting everything. Now you can use the F1 hotkeys to be able to kill them as well. So now we just have to run back up. Now remember, you can click, your character can get stuck on some things for some reason. And then it's going to pop up. Scan and return. Now it wants us to go talk to this guy. And we have to scan an item. And she gave us this to scan. Okay. That's done. And then we just click on him again. Say return item. And that's that done. Now it's going to get us to hatch one.
Because I didn't follow through properly with the tutorial, I have to come and do it again. You do.
So you say register. Now you can see that there is actually two different types of data. There's mid and low. Now if Egg says that it requires low, like this one, it says that it requires insectoid low, if you have mid data, you can still use that. And mid data is better than low data. It actually has higher chance of success. We do not currently have any mid data. Oh, that's right. It wants us to put in the hatch backup, I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh no. They let me do it without it. So, now basically how this works is if the arrow lands on the blue side, it's a success and the bar will go up. It can go all the way up to 5, but they only give us enough to do 3, which is the minimum it needs to go before you can hatch an egg. If it lands on the red side, it will decrease the bar. It will not let it go up. And then you can just spin again. If it lands where the arrow is pointing right now, your egg will be destroyed. And that's where the hatch backup comes in handy, so it stops your egg from being destroyed. But I kind of want to save that, and I'm not going to use it in the tutorial. And we're going to call this guy my classic name that I always call this guy, and he's going to be Beetlejuice. And if you haven't seen that movie, what are you doing with your life? So this is it, like doing a little demonstration showing us the different forms he gets. So a lava-shaped, lava-type Digimon, a very rare Digimon. It is an invaluable type of Digimon. And Mummy's dog is barking right now.
Pick up, Bubby. Probably not thinking fast. Oh, wait, now we've got to create a mercenary.
Bubby, shush! So now we need to go talk to this guy. Go into that center, and we're going to learn about some of the digi-cloning things.
And we don't need to use the backup, do we?
It's a good question. Do we have to use it? I think we do. Oh. So I'm just going to click attack. Digiclone. If I can, I'm going to save my backup. Yeah, I saved it. Okay. And then we can leave. His box is in the way again.
Can't use it because... Well, what's this Digimon again?
Which one?
The one we get from this.
We get Digimon from this?
Yeah. Oh, the Kunamon.
Oh, we got that a while ago. You haven't done it?
No, as I said.
This is our 3-3 egg we're getting now for completing the tutorial. Yeah, well, yeah, 3 out of 5 egg. It's nothing amazing, but if you manage to push it to 5, then it is amazing.
You can't push this one to 5. This one that I just tried.
No, not that one, because we don't have enough material. So, you can see him here. So, he's a mystery mercenary, Digi egg level 3. Which basically, as far as we know, if we're wrong, please let us know as usual. But as far as I know, if he's a Digi level 3 egg, it means that he cannot be destroyed on the first 3 spins. So
No,
he's guaranteed to be a 3.
Yeah, I didn't use the hatch backup.
So I have to head down here. This is the way we have to go now. And we are going to go and find out what our egg is. Okay, my thingy's not working. There we go. I'll just walk normally. I'm just going to kick the snow out of this guy because he'll give us some XP. There we go. Now level 3. And they drop items. So we got a coin and a broken eggshell. Now, the coins naturally just give you money, and if you collect enough eggshells, they give you some money as well by turning them into the return section. And she's got a quest that I have to hand in. She's going to give me another quest. Now my inventory's up here, so I'm just going to close that. Then I'm just going to go do this. Got another quest. I have to hand in. Alright, it's giving us our Digivice. Now, we didn't know about this for ages. Click on your Digivice. There you go. Now you have a Digivice. And you can put this chipset in if you wish. It's now inside my Digivice, which you can access through your character screen. As you can see here, I've got one chip in there now, which increases my max HP by 10. SOA, Sword Art Online. Yeah. Okay.
Was it that?
Oh, that was just someone that ran past. And they had a Sword Art Online name. Alright, so, now we have to fight
Bit of
some stuff.
biscuit, Sayo.
I doubt it. So now we just have to kill some of these guys. And we got Dragon research data, which we need to collect. I just need one more. Now, when you go to pick up the little eggs, not a real hatchable egg, just the digi eggs. Show you what I mean by those. Let's see, I dropped another one. So, the dragon digi egg. Because these they drop dragon data. Now, as you can see, the name down there is white. So this is just a white egg, which means it's mostly going to give us like breadsticks and stuff like that. It's not all that useful. It is for early stages though, because it'll give you some food. But the ones that you really want are the green ones. The blue versions will give you items mostly. I haven't seen it really give off.
You can get data.
You
but
can.
Get items.
Yeah, but mostly I hunt for greens because it gives me the data I'm after. That's not mine. Oh, I've got them all. Okay, sweet. So let's hand this in. We've got a new quest shop down here. As you can see, we've got a bunch of quests. Well, I think they actually refer to as missions, but... There we go, we picked all those up. So now, when we get down here, I'm just gonna walk past these guys. We're gonna head down into here, where we have some other missions, and we have people that can scan our egg for us. So she's got a quest, so we're gonna take that. She's also got a shop which sells rider wings for 500 M. Now, you won't be able to afford that for a little while, but that's alright. So now we have Rookie. We just do these. Now, she is going to end up giving us an egg, which we can then hatch, and it is one of those guys out there. And you can then ride that. Okay, she's done. Been a pain in the butt, making me click on her a million times. So now, we're going to scan this egg, the mystery egg. See what we got. Oh, we got a Renomon, which makes me very happy, because I have not actually had one before. So we're going to scan this other egg that she just gave us, which we already know what that is. Oh, no we didn't. That's not what I thought it was. So she hasn't given, she just got us to scan a poster. That was nice of her. Does anyone know if they're actually useful, they actually have a use, or are they just a random item that I can destroy? Alright, so... So as you can see here, we've got this, which is our fashion, so we're just going to put this stuff on. And these all give us like a little boost, like this one's extra 50% experience and stuff. As you see, I'm looking all snazzy now. So we have to... Oh, there's the top. I was wondering why I didn't have a top. Alright, there we go. So, now we're going to use our inventory extension slots. Just get a bit of extra space here. It's kind of annoying you have to click on them all individually. If you guys know a trick to be able to activate them all at once, then please tell me. Then we'll do it for our storage, which is basically like our bank. It's called the warehouse. Jesus. Almost done. Alright, so that's that done. And someone is being attacked right now. Ooh, let's keep the smell out of that. Oh, we organized our inventory. Yeah, he hit it first, so he gets the loot, even though I killed it for him. So, yeah. Now what we have to do is we have these missions to go do. Down here we have a timer which will give you rewards. So I might have some in here. Gift reward, none yet. But they'll show up in here to collect them. Now, Renamon uses Beast, I believe. Yes. Now, I have got a hatchback up for my Renamon. Which means the first 3 spins are going to be guaranteed. After that, I'll use my hatchback up. Now I need 10 Beast data per spin. Guys, keep that in mind. That's 10 data per spin. So, don't make the mistake that I first made with my 3 on my main guy, because what I did was when you go in here to hatch them and you spin, once it's locked in and it's got 1 bar of progress, that's it. You're screwed. You have to go, you have to hatch it, and this cancel button, which, like, if I put the egg in right now, I can hit cancel and it gives me back the egg. But if you've already put some progress into that egg, you either have to get enough progress to hatch the egg, or hit the remove button, which will then destroy your egg. So, I didn't realize that it was 10 per spin. It just said I needed 10. So I collected 10. Which was harder to get because I needed 10 dragon data for that one. And I managed to get my hands on 10. And I came back to hatch it. And, yeah. I ended up losing my egg, so I went to remove the egg, didn't realize that it would destroy the egg, and it did. So, just be careful with that. So the more you know. Ah, you got an Alphamon.
Yeah, so I really want to make sure.
Yes. So we are going to be playing it risky, guys. So if you see us lose our 3 egg because we try and get it up to a 4, we've got our hatch back up, which we're going to try and use to try and make sure it doesn't die on the first spin we do for 4. But if it does die, it's not the end of the world. It'll be sad, but we're just hoping that we can get at least a 4. Just so we have a good start here. Now, one thing that I need to check is, Mother Dearest.
Yes, son.
What channel are you on right now?
Five.
So am I. You're... Oh, yeah, actually, I did see you out there. Yeah, that's you there.
Trying to get these data.
Yeah, so am I. So, I'm going to invite you to a party, just so people know this is how you do it. And I'm going to add you as a friend. And then up here, you click on your own portrait, and this way you can change your looting system. And I'm just going to set this to sequential, so it takes it in turns. So right now we are collecting everything.
I'm not effective against these guys. They have actually got the advantage on me.
Yeah. Wait, you can actually see that right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. So guys, the trick that I learnt, now normally they tell you to compare the data versus your type versus your everything else. Like up here, what they're strong against, what they're weak against. I found a little cool trick, which is pretty cool. At first I didn't know if it even meant anything, but then I realized it does mean something. So if you see the arrow pointing to the side on here, it just means that you guys are basically level. No one has an advantage over each other. If that is pointing down, it means they have an advantage on you. If it's pointing up, then it means that you have the advantage in one way or another. So just keep that in mind. It's a quick way to see if you actually have an advantage. That's what we have
And
discovered.
it's normally best to go for the ones you have the advantage
Yes.
on. I don't know if that gives you extra experience or not,
Yeah, it's just...
or if it just makes it an easier fight.
One thing I definitely suggest is if you can find something that has an that you have an advantage on, go for that, because it will make things a lot quicker for you. We're just farming beast data right now.
That one. That one. That's right. Ooh. Energy. What foods yet? Who knows? What? Boxes to get some booze.
Yeah, how many of those do I have? I've got one.
I've got 5. How's that even fair?
And I've got 1 green beast egg so far. So,
I got a blue beast egg.
so what you guys, you're probably, like, you're watching this right now, you're probably just watching the replay. So that's what my guy is right there, my 3A. So, you guys probably watching this right now, if you've made it this far, congratulations. That means you're almost an hour in. But the thing I'm going to tell you right now is, if you find this part boring, just hover your mouse over the bar, find when we're not farming anymore, because we're going to be farming for beast eggs for a little bit.
Oops. Evolve. Digivolve. You did it.
Gave you the Thanksgiving box again.
Oh, come on, game. Nice.
Yes.
Now I think these black dog things are also beasts.
Yeah, they're also beasts. I'm
Might
pretty
be better
sure.
to fight them.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I just went over and fought one.
Yeah, okay. I have an advantage on these.
Oh, I didn't actually even check if I had advantage that time. Because at this level, you normally don't have to worry about it too much. But, we'll see. Do I have an advantage on them? No, I have a disadvantage. why it took a little bit longer to kill.
You have an advantage on those other things.
What, these guys?
Yeah.
No, I'm just...
Yeah, but well, it's probably better to fight those.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take them. I got a monster card. Digivolve.
Thank you for leveling me.
So now, at level 16 in your second stage, you will get your second move. Now, the thing that you'll probably notice different is up here, underneath my health bar, that is my Digisoul. And you can see that it's draining. Now, it will drain when it is completely empty. My Digimon will revert back to its first Digi evolution. So, the way to get around that is when you make enough T in the game, which my guy hasn't mentioned it yet. He probably has. You probably read it. But the game has got M and B and T. Now the B is bit, M is... I can't remember
Mega?
M.
No, yeah, Mega.
Mega. Is it really Mega?
I
But
so.
T is Terra. M is something else that I can't remember exactly. So when you got enough T, which 1 T is 1,000 M, and they generally go for a fair price, as you can probably imagine. But the Digi Aura will make it so that your Digimon, you won't ever run out of Digisoul. Your Digimon still can run out of Digisoul from using moves though, so you have to remember that. But the Digisoul, the Digi Aura will let you keep them in their newer forms, which is what we've got on our other characters.
Why is it baby again? I forgot about that. So Dark Tower?
Yep, but I was just explaining that.
Yeah.
We will be reverted back to our previous forms right now.
You know, I came over here into this little section here, so that the person with their level 35 Digimon spamming the attacks on everything in there would leave me the hell alone. But no, they have to keep running in here and attacking everything too.
Yeah,
But they're not picking shit up, so they're obviously
they're probably a macroer.
macro.
If they're not bothering to pick
Just
anything up.
attacking anything, it's not even attacking one certain thing, so it's not like they're trying to freeze or anything. It keeps the shit all over the do not macro people.
Yeah.
It's against the rules.
Macro is against the rules, and it just makes it annoying for other people. Like, it's a little bit irritating when you find out someone's macroing in an area when you've gone there legitimately prepared to sit down for a 4-hour session of farming. To try and farm for an egg or data or something you're after. Physically doing that. And they're just sitting there with some macro running. If you can't be bothered to do it yourself, then you don't deserve it. Simple as that. Sorry, guys, that I'm not talking super much. It's just not much to say right now. Like, we're literally just farming for some XP and some egg. What you doing?
Told you to take the egg for something else. Other than epilepsy.
Many things.
Probably low sugar. Oh, normally one has a lot of sugar. Now what do you
I haven't got the money yet. Jesus.
Why didn't you do it, Cal?
Because I bought them wheelchairs.
I don't have a loan, Mum. I'm pretty sure Mum would have preferred Pokemon Sun or Rouge or what?
No, actually.
Shh.
Shut up, woman!
Not helping you.
God damn it!
I mean, don't get me wrong, I want Pokemon Sun and Moon, but...
Oh wow, this is a belly. Oh, it's lovely. Oh wow, this is a lovely belly.
Wow, how you doing there? What level are you now?
About to be 15. Get in there. Out of energy. Digivolve and I'll have energy again. Haha.
Yeah, let's go. Some boxes I mentioned that. Scared I might have been around or something.
Yeah, that's also another thing about this game. I've seen a lot of people complain about the people who run this game. Personally, I'm sorry to say it, but you guys should just shut up.
Well, tell them about my story.
Yeah, like, I'll tell you a couple of stories. So, not only are the admins active and friendly, like very friendly, not only that, but, you know, they actually talk to people just through notices and stuff like that. The notices to pop up and say, hey, be careful not to upset people. Those are automated. But then you see the other messages where it's just like, hello server, and everyone starts talking to them through chat, and they start answering some things, and it's like, hey, you should ban this person, they're scamming and stuff. And the admins will look into it, and they'll be like, hey, this person's been banned now, and stuff like that. They're very active, they're very nice, and Mum, as a lot of you are probably aware, her vision's been failing, and she wanted to do something really cool. We managed to get her the special bike that you saw for her riding, and she wanted to equip it, and she was going to show it to me when I woke up. And she did something wrong, and she ended up deleting it instead.
Read it wrong.
She read it wrong and deleted it. So she then contacted them. She sent them a message just in the Steam forums about the game, and one of the admins for the game said, hey, yeah, we can give you another one. Please be careful next time. And they were really nice. They gave it to her like that. They only took them like 20 minutes to notice the message. So they've got a lot of stuff they have to look through, because there's so many people complaining in the forums about the stupidest things. Just like lag, and all sorts of other problems that I just really don't get that they're having. Because we very rarely have any issues. Yeah. Actually, one of the biggest problems, really, is that we did have a server crash twice now.
You bugger off.
And the admins have explained what normally causes it, and it's mostly macroers. Now, you're probably wondering, how does a macroer cause it to crash? Because all they're doing is running the macro and doing the same stuff that we're doing, pretty much. But they're not, though, are they? They're just killing a ton of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on the ground, which stays there. And it does despawn over time, but when you have, like, I don't know, say, 100 macroers running on the same server, then you have a lot of stuff that's appearing, because they don't disappear instantly. They take some time. And if they're farming an area like this, where the enemies are all clustered in for them, there's just a lot of stuff that ends up being scattered. And it starts causing serious lag. Luckily for us, because of our internet connection, we normally don't really feel the lag, but the server does. And it ends up crashing because of it. So, you know, just don't macro, guys. The admins are really nice people. And I actually, we first found out that you could, there's this report thing that you can buy, which it sends a message to the player, and it basically says, hey, reply to me, because they won't do it to someone who's just standing there doing nothing, but if you've got your Digimon running around attacking a heap of stuff, they'll send you that message occasionally. You'll see an admin or another player even. But I had an admin do this. They walked up, they came into the area, and I was just standing there like this. I wasn't really picking anything up at the time, because I wasn't really farming for any gear, I was just farming for XP. And I was just clicking on things, and I was just attacking them. I wasn't really moving, I was just standing there. And the admin came up, and then it's like, sent me with this message, hey, are you there? Please respond. And I was just like, yeah, hello, I'm here. And then we had a little conversation. We actually started talking for a little bit, and I was asking him questions about the game. And, yeah, it was pretty cool. That happened pretty much my first time in the game. So, you know, I don't know why people don't seem to like people who run this game. They seem to put a lot of time into it. And they seem to be very active. So it's really cool. I actually got to meet an admin face to face who was just sitting here in the starting area just to make sure that there was no macroers. They were just literally guarding the start area from macroers. So yeah, they're pretty good. They're very active. They are justice. And we've seen them ban a couple of macroers. Because kids don't macro. It's not gonna help you or anyone else. Like, you might do it once or twice, but like, yeah, this is getting me stuff, it's getting me XP. You might get away with it for a bit, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm getting stuff. But once you get caught, you lose your account. Which means all of that hard work, I guess, if you want to call it that, will be gone. So, just, you know, it's not that hard just to stand here. Like, I don't even have to use the mouse. Like, look at this, ready? My hand's not on the mouse, you won't see my cursor move. I can now just press the tab, switch through some targets, and I can just go to town to start fighting them with my tab and using the F1, F2, F3s, etc. to fight my opponents. So if you really want to do that, you can do that. You don't need a macro for that, it's very simple. Is it really so hard to push a couple of buttons? I got my next move! I don't know. I know a lot of the green ones I picked up went to you. I've only got 6.
One name. That's 3.
3 green? What? Ugh. So. But yeah, so this is your starting Digimon. He starts at 100%. It can go over 100%, remember that. if they're over those grades. Now, as you can see, at level 25, you'll become Geogamon. Then, after that, in his Mega form, at 41, he'll be Mirage Geogamon. And he has his skills here, which you can put pluses into. Now, I don't know which one I want to level up yet, so I'm not going to do that just yet. In here, it's got his, what ones he gets XP for. So he gets bonus XP against data. I think that's how it works. You guys would have to let me know. That's what I figure, anyway. Oh, oh. Oh, there's another one. Oh, you got it. Alright, so, I'm now going to move on to the guys that are a bit more effective against me, because I am higher level now. Look at this. There's a green egg sitting right there.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that's macro in the yellow guy. Digimon. I have a feeling there's another macro.
Yeah, okay.
Look at all this clutter.
See how quickly he's switching targets?
Yeah. Every now and then the person
Now-
will pick stuff up.
Guys, even if you use tab, switching targets that quick is really difficult.
And he's just going all over the place.
So he is there.
Yeah, every now and then he'll
Every
pick
now and
stuff
again
up.
he's going around and grabbing some stuff. But I have a feeling what that basically means is that he normally just, like, he goes away, he does something, he comes back, he sees a couple of things he wants, he runs around, grabs it. Like, look guys, so if you don't believe that it's just macro, look at this, right? So if I hit that target over there, I'm not going to hit my WAS or D or anything like that, I'm just going to get my thing to attack. I move with it. So, him moving around when he's just, his thing's going to attack something, doesn't mean he's actually there. It just means that his Digimon is going to go attack something. And he just attacked the thing I was attacking.
Yeah, he's good at that. You can be way away from him and he seems to hit him quickly. Attacks. Targets.
Okay, well, anyway, we are basically ready to leave this area. We have got some missions to do here still, though. So I'm going to do some of that. If I remember correctly, this person's down here. Yeah.
So picking up the green missions too.
Yeah, I just picked everything up. But, we don't have to pick up any new ones if we don't want to, because we are going to be leaving soon. So I'm just handing in what I've already done. Yeah, I'm not going to pick up any new quests. He just teaches you how to analyze attributes and put them in clothing.
I've got the blood quest. That's a main quest.
Who did we get the badges off again?
Main quest, yeah. This one. Bugs.
That's...
So that's main quest. One of Bugs badges.
Oh, right, yeah, we have to do those. Right. So, what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to go away, and we're going to farm a little bit. So I'm going to turn the stream off. So there might be another video that comes after this one at some point. And what that one will be about is once we've collected enough beast data that we're comfortable with, and if I have any spare monies that comes in, as I said to my little brother who came in, my money will be coming in tomorrow, and if we're still up tonight and it comes in, then I may buy us some mid data just so we can show it to you earlier, and that will increase our chances as well, so that might be fun. Because these characters won't be able to buy mid data for a very long time in-game. Because mid data, people like to sell mid data for some pretty insane prices. Normally when I have mid data, so this is something that you guys will appreciate, when I buy mid data, I've only ever done it once, and I bought 3 stacks. I bought 100 dragon, 100 beast, and 100 insect. Oh no, and 100 devil. And that was in one sitting. I just quickly brought those just so I could quickly hatch some of the eggs I had. And I had tons of it left. And I put it up for sale for 20M. Because everyone else was selling theirs for 60 to 100M. And I thought those prices were a little bit unfair. Because the data isn't that much. It's 10 cents per data. Or something. Hang on, I'll show you how much it is. It is Digimon hatching. So aquatic, for example, is 10 cents for 1 data. So 100 is only 10 bucks. And they were asking for like 100M for that. So 10 of those will get them 1 T. And I'm just like, that doesn't seem really fair. So I'm just like, nah, 20's good. 20. I have sold some for 50 though. And that was because I was talking to this other guy from a guild who said I really should sell the dragon one for 50M. So I did. And only for one reason. So guys, don't hate me for this. Mum was wanting to get a certain egg. And we needed money for that. So I was happy to do that. Sell it for 50M so we could have enough money to buy a 600M egg. So I did. But yeah, so we're going to cut it off here because it's already been going for an hour 21, hour 22. So we'll cut it off here just to keep it at like an hour 20 segment. And yeah, we will go away and keep farming this beast data or end up getting some through mid data. Either way, whatever happens. And I promise that we will come back and show you our hatching results by showing you us actually hatching them.
I'm just having no luck with Digimon and nobody else is going to go for.
Yeah, well, we're going to leave this area very soon so we can go farm in the west,
West.
which is going to be easier for us to farm. There's a lot more things there. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful night slash day slash whatever. If you're in some sort of other dimension that doesn't have night or day, I hope you have a wonderful one. And yeah, so we'll talk to you guys later. And I'll hopefully be doing more streams now that everything's cooled down. Nan is home. She's doing well. She's starting to walk again. We've got new wheelchairs, new bed, all sorts of stuff. So we have more time to do stuff like this now. So yeah, look forward to the next one. And if you guys have any other games you want us to look at, let us know. If you don't see it, that means that we just weren't really that fond of it. So yeah.
Oh,
Later.
I egg to hatch.
You have an egg to hatch, huh?
Yeah.
Wait.
Electmon hatch egg.
Oh, Electmon! Lion. Bye-bye.